Well, that's very attractive with my hand in the way. Anyway, good morning. My name's Georgie Newbery. I'm a flower farmer and florist based between fashionable Bruton and up-and-coming Wincanton. Behind me you can see the studio. As I march off, I am going to Wisley tomorrow for their Dahlia Day. It is Thursday the 29th of September. The rattle you can hear behind me is my trusty trolley. Never go, oops, there you go. Trusty trolley. Never go anywhere without a trolley. The Land Rover belongs to our neighbour James, who's here doing the fencing with Fabrizio. And I'm going to go and obviously cut dahlias, but also material to go with 2 demos and a chat, which I'm giving tomorrow. Now, you'll notice I'm not wearing my branded apron because I realised they're all filthy. So I've put them in a boil wash, which they do need from time to time. Because, well, I always say, never go anywhere without your brand upon your breast. Today, I need them clean more, so I'm going to make a video breaking all my rules. So I need about 150 stems to take with me tomorrow. And I'm cutting them now so they've got time to dry. I'm going to cut them loose into the buckets, not over squash them because it's been really wet, hooray. And then I have one of my students, the lovely Sue from Foss Farm Flowers, is coming to pick a wedding with me. So I've got 2 clips to make today. Best get on. She's coming in an hour and a half. If I can't cut 150 stems in an hour and a half, then I can't really call myself a flower farmer. It's looking very autumnal here. Open that gate. We'll have some of this foliage. Look at this. It's hardly North America, but we're getting some good colour. And look at my lovely dahlias. Still there. Still battling on. Not quite so hefty as they were earlier in the season because it's been quite cold. We've had a couple of nippy frosts, not enough to knock them out, but cool. Anyway, I'm going to cut. Tomorrow I'm making a pedestal arrangement, a hand tie, and I'm giving a talk about growing dahlias, so I need a nice mix for that. So for the hand tie, I'm going for nice long straight stems like this reverted purple pearl, which I've been propagating from for years because I really love it. Look at so if I put my hand, you see the size? That's a really good size for a hand tie because it won't get disappeared in the mix. It won't squish into a hand tie. I'll take bigger, floppier people for my pedestal vase demo. So here is the mix I've chosen for the demo, for the hand tie demo. There are 3 different kinds of dahlias in here, or 4 even, but none of them are too heavy. I've done some quite cheery colours because I don't know who they're going to be taken home by. I always give my demo bouquets away to someone who's just had a birthday. So if you're coming along to Wisley tomorrow and you've had a birthday for their Discovering Dahlias Day, come to my demo. I'm doing the bouquet demo in the afternoon, and tell me it's your birthday when I ask, and hopefully you'll take this home. If you're cutting dahlias and it's been very wet, give them a good shake. Not so hard that you'll knock the heads off. You can shake some of the water off before you put them in the buckets. And as you put them into the buckets, make sure they're not too crowded so they don't bruise each other if it's been raining. And then for the demo, the pedestal vase demo, I'm going for something richer, grander, more country house styly. And I'm going to go for mood and dark and depth. And my beloved, hello tartan, little tartan, the stripy one up there, is coming with me and going to be in that demo. Right, sort of posh country house colours for the pedestal vase. Different examples of different types of dahlias for the talk, which will also include a flip chart and a thick felt pen. and that's for the hand tie. Right, let's get some filler and some foliage to go with them. What you're doing when you arrange your dahlias is framing them, so you need really good material to frame them with. Oh yes. And at this time of year, you really can't go wrong with the glorious colour of spindle. Right, my demo buckets are looking quite nice, but I'm going to go through now to the last patch. It's looking really the end of the season-ish, isn't it? There are the last of the cosmos and the amaranthus, and I don't think I could do a dahlia demo without any of those. I love my patches from the paths. Right, there's my trolley, nice and full, plenty of dahlias, but lots of other things too, because the demos are about using dahlias, growing dahlias, but also using dahlias in floristry. And dahlias generally don't grow in a vacuum. Very few people just have acres of dahlias. Most people have mixed gardens, and the RHS is all about talking to people about the kinds of gardens they have. So I've cut lots of different bits of shrubbery, perennials, all sorts to go with the dahlias so that people can be inspired tomorrow to be a bit more adventurous about what they have in their dahlia patch. Good colours, don't you think? Also going to Wisley, some of the varieties we grow. Oh, I do love them. And also going to Wisley, the flip chart. This is an integral part of my teaching mechanism. Very high tech, as always. As you can see, here is a drawing of a fence to protect from rabbits. Anyway, I'll take this along for my talk about growing dahlias. Right, so I'm all set for Wisley tomorrow. This is what's going in the car. I'm not putting it in the car now, although it is 5 o'clock, because the sun might make it all very hot. Those little posies, those little single stems, I've put as many as I can fit into one tray. But there's a limit to what you can fit in a car. Anyway, that's what I'm taking up to Wisley. I think we're going to have a lovely day. I hope the weather is cool and sunny like it's been today. Look, I even remembered not only to launder, but to dry and iron the branded apron. There you go, all ready. So do come along and see me tomorrow. I'm going to be demoing a pedestal vase at 10:30. I'm giving a talk about growing dahlias and how we do it at Common Farm at about 12:30, I think. And 2:30, I think, I'm doing a hand tie demo. So I'm at Wisley, basically I'm at Wisley all day tomorrow, Friday the 30th of September. Do come along and say hello, I'd love to see you. Wisley is a fantastic garden to go and see if you're in and around London and can get there. It's not very far from Gatwick, off the M25. I have to leave at 5 in the morning because although it's only a 2-hour drive, if I don't get there by 7, the traffic around London is so awful that it will mean I'm late. And I want to be there. I like to get places really early and be really set and I don't like to feel rushed or stressed. Oh no, I like to get there in plenty of time. If you saw my piece I did at West Dean last week, you'll see exactly what I mean. I've did it before. I'm always up early, get it all done. Anyway, hopefully see you tomorrow. If you've enjoyed this clip, do subscribe to the channel. Press the bell icon and we'll tell you when we've got more clips coming up. And if any of the tips and tricks, although I'm not sure there have been very many along the way today, have been helpful, then please do buy me a coffee, which not only helps you with your tips and tricks, but I hope supports the channel. Or I know it supports the channel. The more coffees, the more clips I make. And here, won't that be fun to play with tomorrow? Right, enough. It's Thursday, fish and chip night.